You're welcome to another edition of our online class. And I want to say thank you to as many of us who's been reaching out. And some of us are like we still not gotten this looping thing. But you know one thing I've come to understand? The process, most times the way I reason, I just feel everybody should be able to pick it that way. Even myself, trying to say, okay, let me put it through to you for you to understand. I also learn. What did I learn of recent? Somebody sent, I think one of our fan, our follower in Kenya. He sent an image, and I'm going to use that kind of image. And he asked me, he said, please explain with this kind of image. He just drew the image, and he asked me to loop it and explain the whole thing. I'll be using that very model today. And also, some of you have been trying to ask me about the earthing, and somebody was asking, he said, why is it that he did the fence, and the kind of looping I've taught you, that he only noticed that his body mistakenly touched one of the lines and he never had a shock. I will tell you this. I think I noticed it some years back. Most of the Nemtech energizer, you see, sometimes you notice the life area, it might not, that pulse, you don't feel that pulse. But I noticed something in that period. When the life wasn't giving out that shock, that shock pulse, I had to try the earth. When I tried the earth, I noticed the earth was giving that shock. What I did in that job was I just reverse it, put the other cable use the other side for earth and use the other. I did that. So you can also try this also. Maybe that might work for you. And also notice your earthing is important. Try and earth. If you notice you're not having enough shock, earth your fence. I think that will be done. But today, what I want to strictly talk about is the new method. Should I say the new method? How I will take you on that looping today. And I think with this, we'll be able to grab it at the end of the class. Let's go, even as we do that. So this was what he did. He did something like this. Okay. And he said this is the perimeter. Okay. He did something like this, and another like this, and another here, trying to break the whole thing down as if you're having the whole perimeter. Okay, let me have this here. This is another pole here. This is one here. This is one here. And he said, okay, let's assume we have line 1. Okay, let's say we have a pole here also. We have the pole here. We have the pole here. We have the pole here. Sorry. Let me not cross I don't want to cross this. We have, let's say, a pole here. Okay, line 1. Okay. Then line 2. Okay. Line 3. Line 4. Line 5. And line 6. Okay, this is line 1, this is 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And now configuration for a 6th line, it means this is live, earth, live, earth, live. Okay, so if we're having stuff like this, these are the brackets on the fence, these are the brackets. This represents the brackets. And let me just add another here, as if that's another edge, you know. But at the edge of each of the fence, you must understand that you are looping them from all ends. It's just like you're connecting all the lines to each other, line 1 to line 1, until you get to the end. But please spare a particular section. Don't close that section. Is that clear? Don't close that section. If the energizer was supposed to be here, it will be easier for me to connect the energizer here, but I'm not going to use here. I want to assume that this energizer is at the middle of the fence here. So here you have this side for your earth and this side for your life. These are your earth, this is your earth terminal, is looped there, and this is the whole fence. You've looped every of the edge, the corners of the fence, but leaving just one. You're not going to touch this. So immediately you're done with that, then you come here and deal with this whole place. When you get to this part, please understand, I hope this big space is not a problem. Don't see it like it's this wide. It's just that small area. You know, we can have it so that if we have the pool here, let's say, okay, let's make it this close. Do I make it this close? So that you understand, or no, let me leave it this way, so that if I draw my loop, you're able to see clearly. So let me leave it this way. So at this end, what I'm going to do is I'll pick a point as label as point A. This first line is point A, and I'll leave the last one as point B, wherever I stop. So I'll take every of my movement now. So I start moving from here, this direction from point A. Okay, this wire goes all the way. Okay, it gets here. Instead of me looping this to this, I won't do this. I will take this and bring it to the next line, which is the third one, right? So this one is returning this way, number 3. Just notice number 3 is returning this way. This is number 3. It's returning this way. You know the first one, A, line 1, was going this way. This way. This way. This way. Okay, and when it got here, joined line 3. And line 3 is returning this way now. This is line 3. Maybe it gets to this end, this point. What do? We need to look for the next line. And the next line is number 4. Marry this with 4. And 4 is going back, is returning. Okay? Okay? So 4 gets to this point here. What would it go? You need to look for the next line, which is number 6. Maybe so marry 6. Keeps moving. Keeps moving. It gets here. There is no more life for me to marry. The only life remaining is these 2. So I can leave this as point B, since we've gotten to the end. Okay? Now because my energizer is here, this wire cannot go inside your fence, this is your perimeter, this span is the full compound. Understand that this place is the full perimeter, and the energizer is not at this side, it's on this other side. So what we have to do here is to try and close here. Take this number B, marry A, so we'll have that sorted. So if the loop is complete now, but how do we feed our energizer? What do we need to do? We need to feed that energizer. Because this is the closest part. Okay, let's assume there's a pole here also. Okay. This is the closest part to the fence. The energizer is closer here. This is where it was fixed. It's closer here. All we need to do is to come to where we have the closest bracket on the fence. Open the loop, the connection between these. Break it. When you break, at this point, using your spring to separate it. Okay, let me illustrate this. Take for example, this is your bracket. And before now, you're having your lines going all the way. This is this bracket here. The lines is going all the way. All you need to do here is to simply come, cut off this line. When you cut it off, determine the side. If you are having your spring at this other side, so it means your spring should come here, so that these wires here would not sag. So what I will do is to get my spring and my hook. I'll put it this way. Because we know the bobbins are insulated, so there can't be connections. So I need to connect this one. The wires coming from this, let's assume we're having our springs from this side. Springs, they are here. We have our springs here. If we cut it, breaking this line off, we are breaking here and putting the spring on this side of the pole, allowing this one to join with it, so that this other line would not be sagged, it will be tension. Your spring can adjust it. So you have this spring there, and this other wire comes to this side. So there's already a break here. Because we have this break here with the spring separating this side and this side, I take one of the lines of my energizer, I bring one here to this other side where you have the spring, and I take the other one to this other part. Then now let's talk about the earthing thing. Now you must understand that your earthing should be very close to your fence. Most times I advise to maximum 20 meters from the energizer. The fence, the first point where you have your earth. So all I need to do, since I know this line, this is my earth line. This and this, the number 1, 2, this 1, 2, 2 and 5. All I need to do is to come here and loop my 2 and 5. Then I just need to get my HT cable, come somewhere here, dig the ground, place my earth rod to the ground, and link my cable to the earth here. While the other one coming from the fence goes with this same cable to the earth. I hope that is clear. I just hope this is clear. Your earth cable goes to your earth, the life comes to this one broken here, and the other one comes to this one that is broken here. While your earth rod takes from the ground, you bury your earth rod here. This should be the first one. I don't know the perimeter here, but the first one must be very close to the energizer, maximum of 20 meters. I hope this is able to solve those challenges of yours, and with this you are able to understand the looping. You see, it's just a single line. So any of this line you try to cut, if you open this one up, the alarm goes off. This is your earth. That might not be necessary because it's already looped under the terminal of your energizer. If this is open, the alarm goes off. If this one is open, maybe this is back, the alarm goes. Any of the lines, your alarm goes off automatically. So this is all we have for today. And some of you have been talking about I move to another topic like your gate automation. Well, for the gate automation, I don't really understand. I don't know how easy it might be trying to present it on the board. If I see the number of persons that are really interested in that and want me to come up with a course on that and try to explain this way, then I might need to push in for that and do that. And some are saying CCTV, IP cameras. This is, most of them, getting them, they are expensive, and you know what it is. Trying to get all these things, and this class, they are free classes. It's not what I charge you for. So if there are ways you think you can sponsor it, you want to buy those items for me to take the class, it's no problem. I am ready to do that, but it will be difficult for me to just go get that and try to say yes, I want to begin to use that for the training. But till we meet till those times, we'll see how we're able to do that. So thank you for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe to this channel. You can also share with friends, like, drop your comments, and if you are really interested, you want us to talk about the motorized gates, to to do training on that, then please, number of suggestion I see, if I'm able to get let's say 300 persons who are saying, okay, yes, I want you to do that, and then I can take the pain to do that. Till we meet again in our next class. Do have a nice day. Thanks for watching. Bye.